All right, so protect our farms. Here we are. We didn't even collaborate the hoodie colors whatsoever.
Yeah,
if you just listen to audio, you won't have a clue anyway.
Yep.
But we got the Nebraska guys over here, and we got the Kansas guys over here only because of the mic situation here.
Yep.
But anyway, Kirk, we're good? No? Sweet. But no, so I alluded on the last podcast, Rogan's got to protect our parks series that he does every once in a while with Shane Gillis and
Mark Norman, Ari Shafir.
Yep. And so, and dude, it's just a BS session, good old time. And I like that vibe and whatnot. And I was like, man, I want to recreate that. And so the media guys were pulling their hair out trying to collaborate the cameras and the audio and the angles and so on and so forth. But I wanted to recreate that. I don't know. Ethan's here. Ethan's, I don't know. It was a fun weekend. You guys are coming down for something else this weekend, but I was like, hey, this would be a cool opportunity to try to do this. And
thanks for having us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. But we want to talk about, these are not planned. These podcasts are not planned, not scripted. It's like hit the button.
We have no schedule.
Yeah. We talked about meteor rocks, which don't let me forget to show you the meteor rock before you leave my grandpa found. But anyway, so we were talking about white corn.
Yep.
I don't know anything about white corn. I mean, it's corn.
It's white.
And it's white.
What do you do with white corn?
Roll
tortilla chips.
Oh, tortilla.
Right?
Okay, that's
dude.
weird.
Walk me through. What's different? Do you treat it different?
We didn't know anything about it either until last year or 2 years ago. First year we grew it, but we have a really good market. Jake and I do only 10 miles down the road. Of just a co-op has a market for white corn, and in today's
do they mill it there?
They rail it.
Load it on a train.
Yeah, they rail it.
there.
I think most of it goes down to Mexico.
Okay.
But just in the economy we're in, just trying to figure out different things. And the first year we did it, we got $1.25 positive basis.
Wow. Was there a yield lag?
A little.
Okay, so but not enough to not go back to
not
regular?
When you figure $1.25 over. I mean, you can figure 240 or 260 or whatever, under a pivot, and you're just like, this is leaps and bounds over what, and the yellow corn side of things. I mean, I always kind of because I'm the guy that I like to raise yellow corn and watch the monitor thumping 300. That's fun. But what is easier to do? Is it easier to just grow 225 or 230 white corn, or hit the 275 yellow? What's easier to do?
With $1 some premium.
Yeah. And, I don't have to haul the white corn as far, so yeah, we're playing around with it.
This your first year for it?
No, we're on year 3 now.
It'd be my first year. I'd say the only downfall is it with our market
is the buyer's call.
Yep. You get told when to haul it.
Yep.
You don't get to, it's not like, I'm going to sell 10,000 bushels in February. It's, nope. Hey, got a white corn train coming. We need you to haul this week.
Wow.
That's how we tell you to quit hauling.
The other caveat is the plus basis is based off the December board. So if they don't call you till June or July, guess what you just lost? You lost the carry in the market.
Yep.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you earn a little bit of the premium, but it's fun to play around with. You treat it the same.
Sure.
You're a little more prone to a disease. It doesn't stand quite as well. I mean, the genetics in white corn are not what they are in yellow corn, but it's just another thing to kind of, it's kind of a specialty crop. It's just another thing to try to play around with and try to get more return.
Combining it, same thing. You just
same thing.
Same setting, just roll.
Just got to make sure you're cleaned out.
And
you got to have space for it.
Yeah. Right. So this year we're going to try drying white corn. Okay. Because on our farm, we believe, phantom yield, whatever, that's legit. Mm-hmm. But you can't dry white corn like you would yellow corn. You got to do it really slowly and really on, slower heat.
You got to be a little bit more delicate.
Yeah, you got to be really delicate with
it.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, we're going to try drying it this year. So that'll be a new experience. But, So
that is neat.
So white corn, you got to have a place to store it.
Right.
And you got to be ready to haul it when they need it.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you're not set up with those things, don't even.
Yeah.
Right. And you probably want it underwater.
Yeah.
Irrigation.
For sure.
Yeah.
So when you contract, do you contract that out? How does it?
A lot of it. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of it.
Like, do they say, you say, hey, I'm going to raise this corn. Insurance the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because on insurance, they don't make you specify number 2 yellow.
You just
It's corn.
it's corn.
It's corn.
It's corn.
Yep.
Sure.
I wouldn't go brag about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. It's one of those things. Don't ask. They didn't ask.
Yeah, they didn't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was I going to say? Anything else about white corn?
That pretty well covered. I was going to ask the management, but I think we covered that already. So,
yeah.
So we're going to play around with some things this year as far as just drying it and stuff. But yeah, as far as really the fertility and all that, it's kind of the same.
Okay.
And you can't have a side-by-side, obviously. You got to keep it separate. So you just got to go with what you have.
If anything, honestly, on some of our white corn fields, I'm probably going to do less. Just because I know that it does not have the
top end.
Yes, it doesn't have the top that some of my yellow corn does. You know,
sure.
So we're still going to try to aim for 250.
There's a little margin there too.
We are. We're going to try to aim for that
inputs.
250, 260 on some good farms, but I'm not going to just pull the stops out and, you know.
I think everything we're seeing back home right now is all plus 75 cents.
Yeah,
that's kind of
that's
kind of where the market's at.
Yeah, that's what we locked in for 25. Which really, you know, if you're really comparing it, you know, you don't get an even basis most of the time for your yellow corn. You get a minus basis,
minus
so you're
30 or 20. We're talking a dollar swing.
So that's a dollar swing,
yellow.
you know, because it's
100%.
you know, so yeah.
So you're 75 over for white corn.
Over the December
over the
board.
market. Yep.
Sure.
Over the December.
I think
25 under on yellow.
Yeah.
so. We got to haul some white corn in December, and I think I hoping to get a phone call here in the end of February, 1st of March, that we'll get a haul most of the rest of what we got.
Now, is there a certain point where like, surely they can't store it indefinitely on you? Like, hey, I got to have my bins clean by August 1st.
They can do whatever they want.
Really?
Yeah, it's buyer's call. Yep.
Does that feel risky?
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of sucky.
Okay.
I mean, we don't just only have white corn.
Right.
Now, I have a couple buddies that do. They just only grow white corn. That's it.
Interesting.
But then the co-op also knows that. So then you get a little seniority too, because, you know, they'll work with you.
Okay. Gotcha. Fascinating. That's
Atchison, they take white corn.
okay.
I'm not sure how far that is from
Really
here.
ain't that far of a drive. 2 hours at most. I mean, I've been through Atchison several times, but yeah, it ain't a bad drive.
Yeah, they take white corn.
Want to do it next year?
No. I don't. We're talking about.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Guys, if you've liked the information that you've seen so far, go ahead and check out the full-length podcast on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe there. It's also on all the major podcast platforms. We're constantly dropping info and more content on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Check it out for a lot more content.